BINA, welcome to Sofa Sessions Unplugged.
Hey.
We have got BINA on the Dreamer. This is what the sofa's called, BINA on the Dreamer. It couldn't
That's
be
fitting. That's so perfect.
It couldn't be more meant to be.
Yeah.
How are we?
I'm really good.
South London, all the way here just to be with us today.
Yeah, I woke up at 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Am I allowed to say what time? Is it time sensitive?
I mean, just, whatever time you got up is the time you got up. It doesn't matter what
I
time
woke up
of
at
year.
4 o'clock today.
5 a.m. club.
5 a.m. club. Give me my deals.
Listen, I've been reading that book and I still don't get up past 8 a.m. So it's not really working.
It's nice fiction for you then.
It's fiction, literally, instead of self-help. But BINA, I've interviewed you before in life. And since then, your career has blossomed. I want to say drastically.
I would agree.
Does it feel like that?
I would agree. I still feel like low-key I'm still at the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's a different beginning now.
10 years to make an overnight success.
That's very true.
Yeah. But tell us what you've been doing, because I think last time I saw you were releasing, you might have been doing a couple of shows, but now I feel like you're always performing.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of touring lately. Last year I was on tour with Black Odyssey, and then I did my headline show in London, and now I'm about to go on my own headline tour of Europe, which is really exciting and nerve-wracking, but mainly exciting.
Yeah.
And then I'm going on tour with Hope Thaler in November.
Busy girl.
She's a busy girl. She's a busy woman.
Oh my gosh, I love this. How are you balancing trying to just be a normal person?
Yikes. I'm still learning. I'm still figuring out how to do the balancing bit. I think, I came back from a writing camp not too long ago, and just kind of being in nature and writing and stuff, and nurturing a bit me, the human being, kind of reminding me that when I get back to London or wherever I am in the world, that I need to make sure I make time to nurture the person as well as the artist and the whole career thing.
Yeah.
So,
do you write most of your music in a kind of nature setting?
No, actually. No. I wish I wrote more in nature. I spend a lot of time in nature, in my spare time. It's very nourishing for me. But most of the time I'm in studios, and obviously being in London, I'm in studios in London most of the time. Just lucky if we have a window type of thing.
Okay.
The studio I spend most of my time in does have a window, luckily.
Fine.
But it's not giving views of rolling hills and stuff. It's just,
we're not there yet, but we're on the way. Yet. Are you a daytime or a nighttime recorder? Because I feel like a lot of creatives, they're night owls.
Lately, been a daytime girly. I've been a daytime girly. I have random moments where I have sparks of inspiration in the night, but I think I prefer daytime sessions now. My brain is sharper. Okay. So I feel like I get the better songs out of me in the daytime when I'm not tired.
Okay, so you're not a have a drink, get into the vibe. You're more just a coffee and go.
Yeah, and even then sometimes not coffee, a young tea, a young herbal tea. And then and then make my way to the studio in the daytime. I also I used to record at home a lot, but it's nice to be in another studio as well in the day.
You're a healthy girl.
I try.
Yeah. Do you take a packed lunch as well? Because now you're striking me like you take a packed lunch.
Sometimes.
What's in the bag?
Do you know what it is? Sometimes I do, but often I take a snack and then I realize partway through that I'm gonna faint, and then I'm okay, I should have probably brought the packed lunch, or maybe I'll have to get food after the studio.
What comes first for you? Is it you've already got an idea of what you want to write about, or do you just hear what the producers come up with and then you just riff?
The second one. Yeah. I rarely come in I'm going to write about X, Y, and Z. I think that's happened maybe once. That was Mercedes to Hades, and I had things to get off my chest. So that was literally the only reason why I had an idea. But generally, it's I channel based on what music I hear. Yeah.
It's funny that you should say that about you had a lot to say, because I've seen you say before that you channel something called soft rage.
Yes.
Now, that's something I can get with, because I've done too much therapy to be going into full rage. We're not doing it. We're not doing the work. Yeah. What's soft rage?
Soft rage is just kind of allowing yourself to crash out in a more, what would I say, stable way. Same as you. I've had a bit of therapy. I think I would like to have some more.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, music will suffice as a placeholder. And I think soft rage is just kind of, allowing myself to get a bit more animated, but still being expressive of my emotions, not just
What sort of moves are coming with the soft rage?
We're jumping up and down a lot.
We're jumping, as in high knees, or just a skipping?
Sometimes we do a little cute hop, but sometimes we do the high knees. Lately, we've been doing a bit of high knees. I also think that the soft rage manifests in literally sometimes even though I said not too much, there's a little bit of
there's a little bit of
dopamine, there's a bit of screaming in there.
Oh.
But we mix it quiet, so then it's just a soft disarming a bomb, that kind of fragility.
Okay, fine. So it's like,
rather
could
than just
really
letting
go
it
wrong.
explode, just kind of disarming it. It's like, we could crash out, but we're going to just...
It's kind of
give them
like a
a little bit.
tease, that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm taking you all the way there, but actually, no.
Yeah, but it's like, I do enough that it's like cathartic, but then I don't break my voice because I still need to be able to sing and stuff.
Exactly.
So,
It's interesting because I feel like a lot of people will see you as quite, you know, relaxed, the jazz musician, but you've got both.
I have
sides.
both elements, and I think it's taken me a long time to embrace the more like animated side of myself, because I am generally like quite mellow, but I do have a bit of like, you know,
let's go,
like,
fire starter.
Yeah.
So what is that? What the show's going to be saying then? Are we going to be expecting
the shows? There's some soft rage, and then there's some mellow moments as well.
Yeah.
So like, expect both.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a lot more. I just feel like I allow myself to be free and like express how I really feel, or how a song makes me feel, and have fun as well. Like, we love like being like ethereal and stuff, and I still give that. But also there are moments where I'm like jumping around, like, let's go.
Yeah. Listen, I feel like what you're basically saying to us is that the ticket is a bargain, because we're getting everything.
You're getting everything.
We're getting everything.
She's everything.
And I saw you say as well, you describe some of the ways you behave in your shows as like chaos. So what do you think is the most chaotic part of being BINA? Let's think about day-to-day life.
Day-to-day life.
Where's the chaos coming from?
The chaos is in every day. I feel like I try and be Superwoman and pack like 15 things into my day, and then I get partway through the day and I'm like, well, that was not a good idea. Do you know what I mean? So there's a bit of that. And sometimes it makes me late to a lot of things, but we're trying to get better at that. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, that I would say that's like my day-to-day chaos. And then like in terms of like the music, it just kind of comes from, like, I have some of like the more like indie influences in my music, so sometimes like the production gives more of that like urgency, more of that like chaos, but then I will sing in a really chill way, so that like juxtaposition is in itself chaotic, but in a beautiful way.
How would you describe your fan base then? Because you cover a lot of ground. When you're performing, what's the type of...
It's nice because I feel like I see myself in some of the people that show up, which is really nice. Like, everyone's really cool. Most of them dress really well. It's very quirky babes. Like, you know, that's what I would say. A mixed bag of like girls, boys, babies. Yeah. Everybody's welcome. Yeah. But I see myself in most of them, like quirky little beautiful weirdos. It's nice.
Quirky little beautiful weirdos. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
And you've got a lot more comfortable as well with putting yourself out on socials. That obviously helps you to find like your audience and your niche.
Yeah, for sure.
But what tips would you give for putting yourself out there? Because it has benefited you, hasn't it?
Yeah,
but people are scared though.
Yeah, I can definitely say I owe a lot of my progress in the last year or so to putting myself out there in social media and stuff. And everything kind of like snowballs from there. I would say that my advice, and it's still a note to myself that I make sure I try and apply as well, is try and like get out of your own head and not find everything cringe, but also make sure that the things that you're posting, you'll feel like you can back them later when you like, if you're to scroll through your own social media, you're not gonna be like cringing and wanting to throw up because you're like, this is so corny. Like, but I think like I'm really a fan of like really like cool, interesting visuals. So I try and make sure that there's something at least like visually engaging in it. But also like sometimes the caption has to like spell out like who we're looking for, like who wants to come to this party, like it's these types of people. But yeah, lately I've been kind of focusing on making sure that it's like visually like interesting. But yeah, definitely consistency, and that comes from getting out of your own way and not feeling corny while like doing what you want to do, because it requires you to put yourself out there.
I think you definitely are interesting visually. Thank you. So let's talk about the style as well. Who would you say influences your dress sense? Should I tell you my hot take?
Tell me what you give. Tell me what it gives for you.
So I've wrote a few people down who I think might influence your style. So do you want to hear them?
Yeah.
So the first one is Gwen Stefani. I know.
That's a good one. I wouldn't have thought of that, but it's actually a good,
I feel like she's a good one.
She's an icon, yeah.
The second one is Janet Jackson.
Oh,
I know. I've really come out the box with these.
That is a wild card for sure. I wouldn't say so much Janet, even though she's really that girl.
But I feel like when you look back in the day, she was
She was actually, with the little with the
Right.
lapels and things.
With
She was
the,
cooking,
and in the Scream video.
Yeah, that's
as
literally what I
well.
thought of immediately.
Right.
Yeah. I was like,
okay. And then the last one. This is a bit more predictable because she's very current, but Doechii.
My homegirl.
Right.
She doesn't know she's my homegirl yet. But my
you will be.
homegirl.
Doechii and BINA.
Doechii and BINA.
On a
I hope that crossover episode happens. I don't know what I'd do with myself, but I hope that happens.
Should we do like a pitch to her now?
Hey girl.
Okay.
Doechii the Dean. You don't know me yet, but if I'm ever in LA, I'm gonna shout you. Let's link up.
Do I need to do the American accent as well?
No.
So I'm going to pitch to you. Should I just... She might not understand mine.
She might not understand.
But
I think they like the British accent.
I'm like, listen, Doechii, love, right?
Doechii.
We love ya. And this is BINA on the Dreamer. And she wants to do a record with you.
Let's do a
and
record.
I'll be there as well as the
Let's do
A&R. Okay.
Let's do a record. Let's also hang out because you seem mad cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
We might be Delulu, like she said, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Doechii Delulu. Gotta scream.
Hey.
Doechii Delulu. Gorgeous. Do you think do you think she influences you musically as well at the moment? Because don't you think she's just really pushing it?
I think I would say that her, like, seeing her get her flowers is inspiring. I would say that I was already like doing what I was doing before Doechii became more mainstream.
Facts.
But it's really nice to see like an alternative black girl like killing it in the mainstream, doing alternative things.
Yeah.
That's really inspiring for me. And I would say that people who enjoy her music, who haven't heard my music yet, might also enjoy my music. So it's like nice to have a reference that feels like closer to what I'm doing.
You could definitely have similar fans, definitely.
Yeah, I would say so. And then like to go to like the fashion influences, I dress by mood, but I'm really inspired by like juxtaposition, like sometimes like a mix of like androgyny, sometimes wearing things that are more like loose fitting, considered a bit more mask, and then mixing it with some super femme bits. And then like I love a tie, as you can see. I love a little like collar. I love layers. I love interesting
Office
colors,
at
interesting
9,
shapes.
party at 5.
Yeah. It's given that.
I love it.
It's really given that.
It's efficient.
It's efficiency, like to know. But I really just dress for mood. Like I if you were to ask me what my aesthetic was, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But it is uniform. But it's just BINA. Do you know what I mean?
I hear it.
But the influences that you picked, especially Gwen and Doechii, like those are both like fashion icons in my eyes. Like every time I see Doechii step out, every time I've seen Gwen like in the music videos, like all the No Doubt days, like she's been iconic. Janet been iconic. Solange been that girl.
Right.
Like,
these are I know that you're influenced by Solange a lot.
Visually, and then some of the style a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah.
Yeah. Well,
love that.
BINA, since you're on the Dreamer, I'm gonna ask a very bait question that people ask a lot, but it makes sense for this moment.
Go ahead.
Do you know what it is?
No.
What is the dream?
Oh, obviously.
Obviously.
What is the dream?
I feel like we should manifest it. So let's just both.
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay. You just tell me what the dream. Get more comfy. Okay, there you go. Right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You just do it and I'll just be there.
Okay. The dream is to perform the sold out show at the O2.
Yes.
This is date 7 of the world tour?
I think this is date 14.
Date 14 of the world tour. Everyone in the crowd got such beautiful energy. Yes. Everyone is like a reflection of themselves, but I love that
we're doing this as well.
We're in motion. The manifestation is in motion. Okay. So we're on date 14 of the world tour.
We're on date 14 of the world tour.
O2 Arena.
Yeah.
I'm looking past, well, I don't know, maybe some of my colleagues that I used to work there with are still there, but if they're not, they're at the show.
Yes.
And they're like, oh my God, BINA, I remember when we were scanning tickets outside the O2.
Yeah.
Okay, for the Kendrick show.
Yes, so, I love this. And Kendrick comes out as a...
And then I'm going to fly to Thailand and then be there for 3 months to cool off because work-life balance.
Well, I'm coming to that part at least.
Okay, period. Okay. I love that.
What's that? Gorgeous.
You heard it here first.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go now. Now I know all your dreams and I've helped you manifest.
Thank you.
You are welcome to depart the premises.
I'm going to fly away.